Let's do next problem. So what the problem is, let us see. So here we need to prove that cot square a into secant a minus 1 by 1 plus sin a plus secant square a into sin a minus 1 by 1 plus secant a, we need to show this entire expression is equal to 0. That means this LHS we need to take and we need to obtain the RHS 0, right? This is our target. Now what we have to do, just see. We need to take LHS. Okay, now here cot square a, okay, into secant a minus 1 by 1 plus sin a plus secant square a into sin a minus 1 by 1 plus secant a. This is our LHS part, we noted down. Now in order to solve that, just take LCM. Just take LCM. That's it. So how to take the LCM, tell me? Just see, this is cot square a into secant a minus 1. Okay. So now this should be multiplied with this. So this denominator. So 1 plus secant a. Okay. Right. Next. Plus now this secant square a into sin a minus 1, okay, should be multiplied with this denominator, first denominator, that would be 1 plus sin a. So since it is sin a minus 1, I will change the order, I will write it as sin a plus 1, okay, just for my convenience. It is not a matter. Okay, we wrote it. Okay, by total by, okay, this is 1 plus sin a into 1 plus secant a. Now do you know, we don't need to worry about this denominator part. First of all, solve the numerator. It's obviously it can be solved. Okay, we don't need to bother about the denominator part here in this problem. Okay, so what we have to do here, just see. So cot square a, write down cot square a. Now just see here, this is secant a plus 1 into 1 plus secant a. So for my convenience I am changing this into secant a plus 1. Means 1 and secant a, I interchange the places and just I wrote in reverse order. So secant a plus 1, this is secant a minus 1. Means this is in the form of what? A plus b, a minus b into a plus b. What is that? A minus b into a plus b is an expansion of a square minus b square according to algebra or not? Yes. So we can write this as what? A minus b into a plus b, okay, can be written as a square minus b square. So what is a square here? A is secant a, so therefore we can write it as secant square a minus 1 is a b, so that is 1 square. Now just tell me here, plus, okay, secant square a, this term. Now this is again in the form of what? Sin a minus 1 into sin a plus 1. So again it is in the format of a minus b into a plus b. So we can write it as a square minus b square. So this is sin square a minus 1 square sin square a minus 1 square by 1 plus sin a into 1 plus secant a, right? This is one more expression. Now as you know that, now consider a trigonometric identity. Before considering trigonometric identity, just I want to do one more small adjustment in the second term. How many terms are there in this numerator part? This entire part is one term, and this entire part is one term. Okay. So now in the second term of this numerator part, I want to do the small adjustment, that is nothing, I want to take a minus common from these two terms. Here sin A minus 1. From this, if you take out minus, this will become minus. Okay. So minus you take common, then symbols are getting changed. So what happens, just see. So here cot square A into secant square A minus 1 plus, not plus here, when I take minus in common from both of this term, this becomes minus, okay, minus secant square A. Now inside the bracket symbols of the terms will be changed. Then what happens, minus becomes plus, 1 square is 1 itself. Okay. So now 1 square is 1 itself, minus 1 becomes plus 1. So here 1 minus sin, plus sin square A becomes minus sin square A. Okay, by 1 plus sin A into 1 plus secant A. Why I took minus in common? You might have a question. Okay, you might have a question in your mind that why I took minus in common. Just to set this expression in form of sin square A plus cos square A. That's all. So here if you take sin square A plus cos square A, that is equal to 1. This is standard identity. Okay, if you send this sin square A to another side of the equation, then what happens? Cos square A equal to 1 minus sin square A. Now 1 minus sin square A value would be cos square A or not? To set it, I took minus in common. That's it, nothing else. So anyhow, now you can write you can replace cos you can replace 1 minus sin square A with the cos square A. So we can write here cos square A in this part. Okay, and coming to this part, take another trigonometric identity, that is secant square A minus tan square A equal to 1. Okay, now replace this tan square A to this side and 1 to LHS part. And then what happens? Secant square A, this plus 1 becomes minus 1 coming to this side, and when this tan square A is sent to that side, another side of the equation, this minus becomes plus. So therefore plus tan square A. That means here secant square A minus 1 can be replaced by what? Tan square A. So therefore the values of these brackets we obtained here or not? Exactly. So now cot square A into secant square A minus 1, secant square A minus 1 value would be what? Tan square A. Secant square A minus 1 value would be tan square A. You can put it here, just see tan square A minus here secant square A. Now tell me, 1 minus sin square A can be replaced by cos square A or not? Exactly. In place of 1 minus sin square A, you can write cos square A divided by 1 plus sin A into 1 plus secant A. Okay. Now just see, here cot square A and this is tan square A. What is the relation between cot and tan? Cot theta and tan theta are reciprocals of each other. So cot theta can be written as 1 by tan theta and tan theta can be written as 1 by cot theta. So therefore we can write here, this is cot square A no, into tan square A can be written as 1 by cot square A or not? 1 by cot square A minus, this is secant square A, write it as it is, secant square A. Now tell me, what is the relation between cos square A and secant square A? Both are reciprocals of each other or not? Means secant square A equal to 1 by cos square A or cos square A equal to 1 by secant square A. So we can replace this cos square A with 1 by secant square A or not? 1 by secant square A. Okay. By 1 plus sin A into 1 plus secant A. Just imagine cos square A will be cancelled in this term and you will obtain 1 here, and here secant square will be cancelled, A will be cancelled, and you get 1 here also. So what is finally numerator part? Here these two are cancelled to get 1, and here these two numerator and denominator parts are cancelled to get 1 again. So this is 1 minus 1 by this entire part. Even you don't write also, it's okay. Okay, 1 plus sin A into 1 plus secant A. So 1 minus 1 would be what? 0. 0 by anything is what? 0. 0 by 1 plus sin A into 1 plus secant A. So anything, this would be 0. So did we obtain our required part or not? So that equal to RHS we obtained. So like this we can solve the problem. Okay. So anyhow, for solving this problem, only we just did what we did here. Actually here we took LCM and we simplified it, and we used two identities. What are those two identities? Sin square A plus cos square A equal to 1 also we used here, and secant square A minus tan square A equal to 1 also we used here. So using two identities we solved it. Okay. So in this problem you can observe each and every step, and I think you understood this. Okay. And students, don't forget to give your suggestions, or don't forget to ask your doubts. Whatever the doubts or anything you want to say, just put them in the comment box. Okay. I'll just read the comments, and according to your comments I'll make the videos also. Okay. So if comments are really valid, I'll definitely consider them, and I'll try to make the videos which are relevant to your school syllabus and your college syllabus, whatever. Okay. Anyhow, students, I think you might have understood this and enjoyed this concept, and for today this is it.
Please subscribe and don't forget to click the bell icon for the more updates. Please subscribe and don't forget to click the bell icon for the more updates.